The mountain range that's behind us that serves as our backdrop for all these years of farming and oversees the valley here has been the Coburg Hills Range, with Mount Tom being on the north end, and then the saddle feature just south of that, and then the ridgeline beyond that. And that's always been sort of the focal point from our vantage point here on the valley floor, is looking up and seeing that always there, and it's almost like it watched us our entire lives. Growing up in a farming family, since I was a young boy, I was always on a tractor or riding with my dad, or going across the fields in some form of farming operations in our grass seed production deal. And my dad, being farming in this area and being a pretty noteworthy steward of the land, was recognized by different people, and they collaborated and bonded together to establish recognizing that ridgeline and that saddle formation in that, and honoring my dad by getting it named after him.
We have been turning dirt here for 150 years. In 2006, the grapes were planted originally, and it was Gamay Noir, Pinot Noir, and Pinot Gris, which was originally planted, and then Chardonnay was added.
In June of 2006 is when I don't know why it was then, but I just thought, I've got to do something. Those grapes went in, and then Mom, she always loved wine, and she was very fond of her Chardonnay. And so when we decided to expand in 2015, well, I knew Chardonnay was going to have to be on that list because we needed a half an acre for Mom. So in her honor, we named it Patricia Block after my mom. And so our Chardonnay is called the Matriarch. Shearing the leaves or hedging and dropping the fruit to have your right yields is really something that I love. That's just the outdoors in me. I can have a bad day and walk out in the vineyard and it changes, just because the grapes speak to you. They're there, and it's like a good dog. They show you love, unconditionally.
It was said that you can't, grow grapes on the valley floor, and we have proven here that you can. We found that Gamay Noir is really our signature varietal here on this property. It grows beautifully out in our soil. So there's certain things here that we can do that a lot of people can't do because of where we're located, and it makes us unique.
Anybody can make wine, basically, but we want to make quality wine. We want something that we're proud to pop a cork and pour it in a glass to a total stranger, and maybe they don't know anything about wine, but all of a sudden they become a wine follower and a wine fan because they tasted something good, because you never get a second chance to make a first impression, and we want that first impression to be high quality.